because these are very serious times, and some of y'all just don't get how serious these fucking times are. You know, you just sitting around bitching. Y'all threw away all y'all fucking money. All that money y'all got in income tax checks, stimulus checks, shit, the money you make every week on your job, on your work, you just keep throwing it away. The highest taxes paid is from W 2. People on W 2 income pay the highest taxes. The way the super rich don't pay any fucking taxes is they have assets. You have assets, you have property, real estate, stocks, bonds. In the case of Elon Musk, he has all his stocks in Tesla, which are worth however many billions and billions of dollars. If Elon Musk wished to purchase something, he doesn't take money out of the cash register. He doesn't sell his stocks. If he wants money, he borrow against his stocks. Same with you. If you own a house and you need some extra money, what do? You go borrow against your house. You go get a HELOC, a home equity loan. Okay, so this is what Grant Cardone is always talking about. He doesn't care about income. All he cares about is equity, because you always can borrow on your equity. There's no bank in the world that will refuse an equity loan. If you have a property that's worth $100,000, and whether you have income or not, you want to borrow 10,000. There's no bank in the world that will refuse you from borrowing 10,000. So, for example, you may own a home that is worth $500,000, right? You wanna borrow 50,000 because it takes about $50,000 to live per year per person, per adult. So there's no bank in the world that will refuse you that $50,000. If a bank refuses you that $50,000 and you own property or something free and clear that's $500,000, there's no private individual in the world that will refuse you that loan. And they'll give it to you at a low interest rate. Because if you default on that loan, now they own a $500 property. They own $500. I'm sorry, they own $500,000 property or $500,000 worth of stocks or whatever. So the idea is when you borrow money, that's not income. That is not income. Okay? Matter of fact, that's a liability. When you borrow money, you pay interest on that money. So not only do you not have to pay taxes on that money, and you do pay interest on that money, but the interest that you do pay on that money is tax deductible. So you're not even worried about the interest that you have to pay on that money because it's tax deductible. So whatever you do pay taxes on, right? Say you did sell something or you won the lottery. You won the lottery or somebody gave you some money in a gift, and where you live they tax gifts. So whatever you do have to pay taxes on, you can easily um lessen those taxes with the interest that you're paying on your loan. So Elon Musk, for example, he bought Twitter. He didn't have to necessarily sell his stocks, although he sold some of his stock options. He didn't have to. He could have just borrowed off of his stock options. There's no bank in the world that would refuse him. Okay? But a lot of these people, if not all of them, are selling their stocks. They're selling stocks. The stock market is about to crash. Again, majorly. All right? But that's a whole nother video. I'm doing this video because there's serious times right now, and you need to figure out, you need to understand and overstand This is a rush to collect assets. This is a gold rush. This is literally a gold rush happening right now. You must collect as much assets as you can. I keep telling you, motherfuckers, buy land. It's the easiest thing. They're giving it away. America is for sale. Kanye West said America is for sale. They're giving away land. Two, three, four, $500 down. I'm gonna do a video with a brother. Just purchased a property, like $200 down. Another one, $300 down. Another one, $900 down. Another one, $600 down. I mean, we buying up shit like it's nothing for cheap, below market value, and cheap down payments. Get with me. 754-229-0940. 754-229-0940. The market is actually drying up right now. A lot of people are asking for more down payments now. I went on one website where they was asking like $500 down before. Now they're asking like $5,000 down. Okay? So the market is going up for land right now. The market is going up for land. People are selling their stocks, cryptocurrency, all that type of stuff. I told y'all, land was the most secure investment. Okay? People are selling their stocks and they're buying land. I told y'all if you don't buy anything to buy land. My land portfolio alone has doubled in a year or two. 1, 2, 3 years, my land portfolio has doubled. Okay. So I'm trying to tell y'all, I keep trying to tell y'all, keep acquiring assets. When you acquire these assets, if you don't have a pot to piss in, if you don't have any income, if you don't have a job, you can always borrow on your assets. You never sell your assets. You never sell your assets. And you need to have assets that's bringing you income. And the most popular asset that's bringing you income is land. It will bring you income, as well as if you need extra income, you can borrow against that land. Okay? So the income that you're making extra 200, 2,000 or $20,000 income on your land because you're renting it out. Well, you can defer or you can lessen that income that you're making on that land by borrowing $20,000, by borrowing $50,000, by borrowing $200,000 on that land and paying the interest. And the interest, now you have extra money to go invest in other lands and other properties to put down payments on or whatever. So now your interest is tax deductible, and this is how the rich and the wealthy and those in the know pay no taxes, pay no income taxes. It's very simple. It's very easy. It's no secret. Okay? So I'm not telling anybody what to do, but and I'm no financial advisor. I'm just documenting my journey. Okay? That's why I tell y'all, stop focusing. Let me tell you something. Everything has a training wheel. Everything has a training wheel. Okay? A job is a training wheel, like a bicycle. You know how your youngins, or when you was young, you had a bicycle, and on your bicycle you had training wheels. Okay, those training wheels have to come off eventually. Those training wheels have to come off eventually. How else will you be able to go faster? You can't go super fast with those training wheels on there. Okay, you have to take those training wheels off eventually. So everything has a training wheel. So, you know, when you have a job, that's a training wheel. You're actually supposed to be trying to start your own business instead of working for a business. When you start having sex, you use a condom because you don't know how to pull out yet. I remember first time I didn't even I don't even think I was in that girl for 3 seconds and I busted. I don't even think I was in that girl for 3 seconds and I busted. Thank goodness I had a condom on because I didn't perfect my pullout game. I did not know how to pull out. I didn't know what coming and nutting was going to feel like and that I was going to come and nut like that. And I didn't know nothing about pre cum. So thank goodness I had a condom on. The condom was a training wheel. The condom training me how to pull out and everything like that until I know how to manage my body and not ejaculate in a woman. Okay? A lot of y'all like to smoke weed, drink alcohol, do different drugs to make you high. Okay. Have you like to indulge in toxic sex to make you high to raise your vibration? Okay. The objective is to not to keep having to do this to raise your vibration. Eventually, you should get to a point where you could raise your vibration without alcohol, marijuana, cocaine, heroin, toxic sex. Okay, but some people never learn. People still in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s and have to do marijuana, cocaine, heroin, crack cocaine, um, toxic sex to feel high, to raise their vibration, to feel better about themselves. You should learn how to feel better about yourself, you know. Um, you should learn to feel better about yourself in a decent amount of time. Just like you should take your training wheel off in a decent amount of time. There's no way in the world you should be 7, 8, 9, 10 years old and still have training wheels. There's no way in the world you should be riding a bike every day for a year and or 2 years and still have on training wheels. There's no in the world you should be on a job for 2 years and still at that job and not have your own business. That's like Robert Kiyosaki. He's like, you can only work for me for 2 years and then you have to start your own business. That's the way I feel also. You know, I've never worked for a company. I've worked for other companies 5 years out of my whole life of working. And I've worked like 30 years out of my whole life, right? And I work. And when I worked for those companies for those 5 years, I learned everything I could. I learned everything I could, and I never worked for anybody more than 2 years. The most was like a year and a half, almost 2 years, but never over 2 years, because it don't take me that long to take off my training wheel. It's not gonna take me 2 years to take off the training wheels. Okay? So you on that job 20 years, you like 20 years on a fucking training wheel. I don't care if you're making a lot of money, you're a doctor, you're a lawyer. If you're a doctor for 2 years, you need your own practice. If you're a lawyer for 2 years, you need your own practice. You need your own law firm. If you're an attorney for 2 years, you need your own law firm. If you a doctor for 2 years, you need your own clinic. If you're a basketball star for 2 years, you should be independent or you should be starting your own league. I don't know why these all these basketball players don't have their own fucking leagues yet. If you selling cars at a car lot for 2 years, you working for uh Mitsubishi of Tampa, Florida, or whatever, you should have your own independent car lot. Like I did when I was 21 years old. I had my own independent car lot. Okay? Had a warehouse full of cars. All right? Anything you're doing, it don't take you but 2 years to learn what you need to learn on that job and start your own business. If you're working at Amazon, you should not be working at Amazon more than 2 years before you learn how the distribution system works and you know what products are selling and you could start selling your own products on Amazon or whatever. Matter of fact, they building the Amazon facility out here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. It's going to be a ton of jobs. You know, I might go up there and do something just to learn the system and everything like that. I'm a billionaire and I'll still go up there and learn the system. And um, so I could start my own factory. I could be my own Jeff Bezos. Okay. I knew a guy, he was a millionaire, had owned his own airplane exotic cars, homes, everything. He worked with me at Rose Auto Parts when I was like 14, 15, 16, something like that years old in Miami, Florida. And I was like, everybody like, why the fuck you work here, dude? Like, you a millionaire. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then, he would tell us, he wouldn't tell the managers, but he would tell us, man, I'm here because I'm about to open my own auto parts store. And we like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm about to open my own auto parts store, and I, want to learn. I just moved here to Miami, from England. He came from London, England, and he want to learn, the auto parts business and stuff like that. He want to get all the contacts and everything like that. Learn all the parts warehouse where we buy stuff from, and how the whole system works. He worked there for about 2 months and quit. Next thing you know, dude bought his own auto parts store and had the whole fucking system, shipping parts to overseas, England, Jamaica, everywhere. Had his own auto parts store. He knew the whole system. He knew where Rose Auto Parts brought all their parts from. He set up accounts with all these companies that Rose Auto Parts had, locally, nationally, and he was buying auto parts the same way Rose Auto Parts was buying auto parts. And dude, in 2 months it took him to learn the whole system, and he opened his own auto parts store with the money he had. He wasn't working there for no fucking what they was paying $7 an hour paycheck. He was learning there to learn the system. It took him 2 months. You motherfuckers know the whole fucking system, working at Walmart, being a nurse. You know the whole fucking system for every fucking thing you do, but you want to be on the fucking job for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you do I don't care if you operate an MRI machine. There's no way in the world you should be working an MRI machine at the hospital somewhere for 20 years. Okay? After 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years most, you should have bought your own MRI machine and start your own MRI clinic. Okay? These are very serious times, and you motherfuckers don't comprehend what the fuck is going on. They trying to tell y'all, they trying to show y'all ain't gonna be no more jobs. Ain't gonna be no more fucking jobs. Robots is taking over. Ain't gonna be no more fucking jobs. If you want to survive in a private, okay, private people are gonna learn how to survive on with each other, barter with each other, okay, and shit like that. Because if you want to do business in the public, you're gonna have to be on cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Okay, you're gonna have to have all kind of robots and AI technology you're interacting with and all that kind of shit. And if you don't want to do all that shit, you need to learn to have your own business. You need to learn to lessen your tax risk. Okay, I would say lessen your tax risk. Or you can just not pay taxes at all, very low taxes. Okay, like Steve Jobs, his company paid him $1 per year, but the money he lived on was loans. He took out loans from Apple, loans from his stock options. He took out loans and he purchased homes and whatever in his company name. Okay, you purchase your homes and trusts. Okay, I have the trust documents for you. The trust documents itself are $99. Okay, I charge $250 to show you the whole system, and it includes the trust documents. My phone number again, 754-229 my phone number is 754-229-0940. I keep telling you, buy land. Buy land. All the super rich, let me show y'all a couple of videos. All the super rich are buying land. You know who's buying the most land? The rich, the super rich. Bill Gates owned like over 300,000 acres of land in America alone. Then he owned land in Africa and all over the place. Okay? South America all over the place. All your celebrities flipping properties. So celebrities are selling houses. They're selling houses to new and upcoming celebrities. Okay, all the new money that's coming in, people coming into new money, you know, celebrities are selling their properties and houses to them so they could say, "Oh man, I just bought P Diddy's old house. Oh man, I just bought so and so old house." And people who don't know no better, they buying these houses from these celebrities that were celebrities before them. Kanye West saying, "Buy land, America is for sale." Okay, this is my favorite video. Y'all from my old channel, this my theme song video. Okay, y'all know this my video.
Let's say you turned your back on the culture or exactly 100%. I have turned my back on the idea of victimization mentality. We are locked up. We went from 1 and 4. We went from 1 and 4 to 1 and 3, but we always pointing at the white people, but yet we want to spend all of our money on foreigns. We want to spend all our money on luxury as opposed to going and buying some land. America is for sale. And there's a lot of barren land. Disney bought a lot of it in Florida. But the culture has you focused so much on fucking somebody, bitch, and pulling up in a foreign and rapping about things that could get you locked up and then saying you about prison reform. Like, it's, bro, we brainwashed out here, bro. Come on, man. This is a free man talking. Democrats had us voting Democrats for food stamps for years, bro. What is you talking about? Guns in the 80s, taking the fathers out the home, Plan B, lowering our votes, making us abort our children. God should not kill. I can't tell y'all how to feel, but what I can tell you honestly is how I feel. And when I sat there, 7 years in, 6 years in,
All right, I'm telling y'all. You see how frustrated Kanye West is like, bruh. He like because he can't believe how stupid people are, how stupid y'all are. America is for fucking sale. Okay, y'all check this video out right here, Brother Rich channel. Okay, this brother here, this brother here, trying to tell y'all the basis of being rich. If you want to be rich, the basis of wealth is buying land, owning land. Okay? That's the basis of being rich. Hold on.
money selling on Walmart than on Amazon. Walmart. The power to circulation, but the urbanization plantation is by design because the word in itself, urban, means that you take 1,000 people and then you put them in a square mile radius. A country mile is longer than a city mile. You take those same 1,000 people and you put them on a world mile. You got them spread out on land because land is the basis of all economics. And we have to begin to understand it's three things that makes economics possible. Number one is land. Number two is the mineral resources that come from the land and the labor that works to bring those mineral resources out of the land. Number three is management, government, heads of state, all of those people that put themselves in control over the labor and the resources that come from the land creates the economics. Gil Scott-Heron said, whosoever controls your resources control your world. Whosoever controls your resources controls your world. And this is what we're seeing happen. Because in the part of we being stewards and made to be caretakers of the planet, someone decided that was outside of their color complex, color.
And that's why I be telling y'all not good stewards. That's why even that which you do have will be taken from you. Even that which you do have is taken from you because you're not good stewards of money. You're not good stewards of money. You need to learn how to be good stewards of money. Good stewards of resources, not just money, resources, period. Okay? I'm gonna come back right now and do another video because I be trying to teach women, in particular women, we're all people, but I be trying to teach in particular black women, right? Because that's mostly who I've dated all my life is black women. I be trying to teach black women so many things, okay? But black women see men as a piece of dick, as some money, or as somebody to love. A man like me is also a resource. A resource, meaning somebody that can show you, guide you. I'm very resourceful, you know, for almost anything. I could show people how to work on a car. I should show people how to build houses. I could show people about numerology, astronumerology, manifesting, cooking, cleaning, shit. I'm a very good resource. Okay, damn near any woman ever been with me always come back and tell me you made me better. And bitch, I could have made you even better if you wasn't fucking retarded as fuck, toxic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But y'all need to learn how to be good stewards of the resources that you are given. Okay? We are in very serious times, people. I don't know how the fuck half you motherfuckers don't see the shit. Out here wearing masks and putting that stuff in your body. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay? And I'm gonna play another video for y'all. My brother Yusuf L just put this video up. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna play the video because there's nothing to be said when I play this video. All right, y'all listen to this shit. It's probably gonna be about 3-4 minutes long, but y'all listen.
And what a lot of these other gentlemen were talking about, but it was all started with this interview. In this interview, he was talking about how they're going to push feminism.
You know, I had a conversation here not long ago with an individual, and I got into the feminist homosexual agenda in the United States, and I told them that actually the sexist homosexual agenda was actually created and funded by Jewry, by the Jews of the United States. Would you want to discuss on that?
Yeah, we got that going back in the early 1900s. The women's rights movement. We started off. See, when you gotta have a game and you got a bigger goal, you can't go in like a Sherman tank going through something. You gotta start a little small. And so we said, hey, how about you get equal pay for equal work? And women have the right to vote. And everybody bought into that. And we started with the women because it's hard to get the men. The women are the weakest sex, as we know from that old Adam and Eve story of yours. But at any rate, we got the women going. And now look at all
the women are the weaker sex. It's easy to get to women. They're emotional creatures. Like he said, they got the women going. They got the women all wound up, talking about they're independent and women's rights and all this type of stuff. Okay? This is them telling you what they've done. Okay?
women. Most all of them around the world, especially here, the women, because it's hard to get the men. The women are the weakest sex, as we know from that old Adam and Eve story of yours.
He said it's hard to get the men because we're men. We are men. It's hard to get the men. That's why so many black men are in prison right now, because black men out here trying to fight. And black women throwing them in jail and prison left and right. Okay? It's a lot of black men in jail and prison right now for selling drugs. Why are they selling drugs? Because they trying to make money to impress some fucking woman. Okay? She won't give him no pussy. She won't build with him. She won't do nothing with him or for him unless he got some big ass money from being a drug dealer. He can't take care of his offspring that she opened her fucking legs and gave him some pussy, and knowing he gonna nut in her So now he got an offspring with her, and he can't take care of his offspring unless he sell drugs. Well, that's at least what he feels. So that's why a lot of brothers are in prison right now for selling drugs. Okay? They get to the black man, they get to men, period, through women. Like your Biblios says, your Bible says, Adam was tempted by Eve. The only way to get to Adam is through Eve. All men have been taken down by who? A woman. A fucking woman. From Bill Cosby to this pedophile fucking R. Kelly, from Adam and Eve, from Samson, from Shango. All great men were taken down by women. The greatest boxer, not greatest boxer, but the most feared man on the planet, Mike Tyson, was taken down by who? Women. It's easy to get to the women. You get to the women, you get the women brainwashed, you get the women to get toxic minds and toxic pussies, and I got to do a video about that, meaning like when a man enter a woman, if he enter that woman, and when he get up from laying with that woman, if he's crazy after that, he was in some toxic pussy. Trust me, been there, done that. I done fuck bitches and lost my goddamn mind. I remember I was like 28 years old. I was actually stepfather to a famous celebrity right now. And so I was dating his mother, but she had some toxic pussy. The bitch was toxic. And she drove me so fucking crazy. I had a nervous breakdown. I did a fucking Martin Lawrence, running in the streets talking about they trying to kill me type of shit. I had a real fucking breakdown. Fucking toxic pussy. Okay? So they get to the women. All right. And then from the women get to the men. All my downfalls, all my slippages, all my stumbling blocks, the root of them was a woman. Was a fucking woman. All these men going through child support and crazy shit right now because of a woman. You know? Men going through divorces and shit like that because of cheating on their good woman with the whore. You know what I'm saying? You just name it. The root of it, I promise you. Go back to the root of all men falling. It's a fucking woman. You get to the woman, you're going to get to the man. Okay? So this is why all the homosexual agenda and feminism shit and motherfuckers, that's why I can't fuck with no woman talking about she an independent woman and she's for this whole independent shit. You know, I can't really fuck with, I'll fuck with her, but I won't fuck with her because at the end of the day, that bitch would be my downfall.
We got the women going, and now look at all the women. Most all of them around the world, especially here in America, they got short hair. They got a schwarzer for a boyfriend. They got a lesbian lover. They're married by the time they're 40, but then they can't have too many little children themselves because they've already ruined those years chasing the almighty gold, the dollar, the shekel, and so they're going to wind up a bunch of old maids because nobody wants them. But the bottom line is that the real good-looking ones, we take them to Hollywood that we own, and we make them big. Well, the worst, we buy them a few diamonds, not that they're worth anything. We mark that industry up real big. If the truth be known, we have so many diamonds that if we ever turn loose the diamonds we have, you can buy them for the same price as a dozen roses. But the women, they like the diamonds. They like the furs. So we give them the diamonds and the furs. And we make an appointment with them, and we have sex with them, and sometimes we marry them. It doesn't matter, because when we want a divorce, we just go to one of our fellow Jew judges and get the divorce. We have a Jew lawyer. She's going to hire a Jew lawyer. Yeah, she's not going to make any shekels, but she can try. We're going to be drafting all the Goyim here soon. The men, the women, they don't want to sit home and have families anyway. They'd rather have a career. That's a nice, exciting thing for a woman to put on a green suit and go over there and shoot people and get shot at. Must be exciting to them. So we're making a lot of money. Okay, and because what they want is they don't want the whole idea is to destroy the family. This is also what was talked about in Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars, which was also in Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper. If you reach in there, he said they're going to occupationally orphan all the children by making all the parents preoccupied with careers and things of that nature. These people done spelled this out and then said it. It's in writing, okay? I'm not making it up. So when individuals like myself, and we come in and we want to talk about these things, and you don't have a background into understanding why I'm such an opponent of feminism and things like that, well, here's the reason why. It's not because I'm arbitrarily and capriciously, or I'm some sort of misogynist or something like that. I understand that there is a plot, okay, to destroy families, because families are the nucleus and they are the center of everything. There are families that control the world. It's families that do, and they don't want any competition. So they're destroying all your family. Your family is your business.
Okay? Your family is your business. That's why I keep telling y'all, you know, family is everything. Family is everything. Okay? But any motherfucker that's not out here trying to build a family, any woman out here talking about I'm good right now, I just need me a little boyfriend. I don't care how old she is. Any man talking about, man, fuck. I heard a dude on Jason Black channel the other day talking about fuck all these women. I know how women are, cause I done been a pimp and my bitches used to fuck like 30 dudes a day. I know how these bitches are. Bro, you still need a family. There's good, beautiful women out here. Go to Africa, go to Brazil, South America. Find you a nice, beautiful 25-year-old, 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And start you a family. Everything is about family. Building wealth for your. How many of you wish your parents had some land that you could go live on in a little tiny house instead of being on Section 8 and fucking food stamps? How many of you wish you grew up on a little farm in a little house, y'all grew your own food? I know I do. I wish I grew up well, I did when I was uh born up to 5 years old, but I wish I had stayed in Jamaica on my grandparents' little farm on a little house. I really do. Rather than to come to fucking America and be working like a fucking slave. Okay? I'm a country boy in my tiny house to the fullest. I refuse to be a fucking slave. If I'm going to be a slave, I'm going to be a slave on my own land, on my own plantation. I don't need to go next door to my neighbor and go slave and work over there on their land, okay? And then turn around and rent the house that I'm living in from them, because that's essentially what's happening. You're working somebody else's land and you're renting a house from that same motherfucker, and you're buying food from that same motherfucker, and you're basically renting a car with your car payments from that same motherfucker. Okay? It don't make no fucking sense when you could own your own land, okay? Grow your own food, build your own house, okay? Purchase your own vehicle free and clear. The only fucking bills you ought to have is gas, internet, cell phone, fucking insurance, shit like that. That ought to be the only fucking bills you have. Okay? All this other housing bill, food bill, land bill, that shit is bullshit. Okay? And again, all of this come from you working yourself for yourself on your own land. The premise is like Yusuf El said, is to put you in position where your offsprings become orphans. Your offsprings become orphans, right? That's what they want, is for your offsprings to be orphans. And the way they do that is have you preoccupied with work. So basically, the way they do it is, oh, hey Mary, hey Bob, y'all got some youngins over there, man. I need help over here. You know, I'm an old man. I need help over here on my farm, on my land. Listen, everybody's paying $10 an hour. I'll give y'all each $15 an hour, and I'll watch your babies for you while you work my land for me. Oh, you gonna watch them for me? You gonna watch these fucking badass rugrats for me? And you gonna pay me? Hell yeah, I'll do that. And that's what motherfuckers are doing. Okay? That's what you essentially are doing. You have the same man, white supremacy, watching your offspring, sending them off to public school, okay, to daycares, while you go work for the same man. You know, how the saying go, only an idiot allowed their oppressor to teach their offspring. Only an idiot allowed their oppressor to teach. That's why motherfuckers be talking about white supremacy this. I'd be like, do you homeschool? Okay, so did you homeschool your offsprings? Okay, so why the fuck are you always talking about white supremacy? Because you're supporting white supremacy. Do you own land? No, I rent an apartment. I'm on Section 8 food stamps. Okay, so why are you talking about white supremacy? You supporting, do you grow your own food? Because you could grow your own food in an apartment. No, I know brothers right now in Fayetteville, North Carolina, 2 brothers growing their own food in apartments, in their bedroom, in their rooms. One brother growing mushroom. All he eat is, he's a vegetarian. All he eat is mushrooms. Okay? So you don't even grow your own food. Okay? You don't even own your own land. You don't even homeschool your offspring, but everything is fucking white supremacy. Oppressing you. If you don't get the fuck out of here, man. Land, talk about the land so expensive. It's too much interest. Bitch, you buy a fucking house. Now if somebody say, oh, I'll sell you a house, $3,000 down, 30-year mortgage, $500 a month mortgage, $1,500 a month mortgage, $2,000 a month mortgage, $1,700 a month mortgage. You motherfuckers rather go buy a house, pay a 30-year mortgage, pay $1,700, $1,800, $1,900 a month, right? For 30 years. So now that $200,000-$300,000 house is now $600,000, $900,000. When you could buy some land for $15,000, $30,000, and in 2 to 10 years, you be done only paid, if you paid $15,000, maybe you done paid $22,000. If you paid $30,000, you be done paid $50,000. Okay? And then you could borrow that money and build a house on there. And start off with a shed house. A shed house right now ain't gonna run you but 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 1,500 down. They call it condo. They call them they call them barn dominiums. Barn dominiums. Just call up any county, any county building department, and ask them what type of dwelling. The word is dwelling. Do you allow on this land I'm about to buy? When they say barn dominiums, you say, thank you very much. You go and just ask them what's the minimum square feet can I have on the barn dominium? They're going to tell you 500, 700, 1,000 square feet. Say, thank you very much. You go down there, you purchase you a barn. Tell them you're going to purchase this barn. You want it built out to a barn dominium. Okay? And they're gonna fucking build it out to a barn dominium, and they're just gonna sell you the shell for 500 to 1,500 down, or some cases 100 to 300 down, and then you have to build out the inside, meaning put your drywall, your insulation, your bathroom, your kitchen, all that good stuff, right? So for essentially less than $1,000 to $5,000, You know, like one person I recently helped, she brought her house for like $280 something. She's gonna rent it out. And then another brother I just helped, he purchased his property for $300. So essentially, for $500-600, you can have your land and your house. You can have your land and your house. It's crazy, man. And have all that shit paid off in 2 years. 2 fucking years. 2-3 years. It's crazy to me. It baffles me that people don't fucking see this and see what the fuck is going on. But now I tell a motherfucker, oh, fuck that. You know, you tell a motherfucker, oh, fuck that. I'm gonna sell you this big old house. You can give me them $500 to $1,000 and just pay me $1,500 a month mortgage. You know, they gonna get to the woman. The woman gonna be like, she gonna be like this. And you're gonna be like, honey, what's wrong? Let's buy the land paid off in 2 years in a barnuminium. I don't want that. I ain't gonna live in that. And be honest, most times it be the dude. Man, I ain't for live in no tiny house, no 500 square feet. I'll work 10 jobs, man. I just buy me a house. I'll pay them 30 years. People so fucking stupid. People so fucking stupid. Let a bitch be like this. Telling me she rather pay 30-year fucking mortgage. Bitch, I'm not the man for you. We don't have to argue. I am just not the man for you. I'm to the point right now where I don't even want a bitch that's bougie and she got a... Bitch, if you can't shit in a fucking bucket and sit your ass down some fucking where and cook on a wood fire stove and help me work this fucking land and till this land and have a garden, bitch, I don't even fucking want you. You can't fucking incubate some chickens and so we can have some eggs and some chickens. And if you can't do all that shit, I'm to the point right now, I'll be honest with y'all, I don't even want that bitch. I don't even fucking want that bitch. Because this shit is serious. The shit is serious. The shit is about to go down. And you ought to be trying to practice how to live off the land, how to live. You see, I'm taking a bath right now. I just got this little bucket with my rag in there, and I put my soap in there from the dollar store. I buy all this stuff from the dollar store, and I heated my water up. I heated my water up on my little stove, my little butane stove, in my little pot. Okay, all right. And when I'm on my land, I don't even use butane or nothing like that. I start a fire. I boil my water. I cook. I clean. I do all that. I don't even use butane. I just use butane when I'm in the city. I use butane and propane when I'm in the city. You know, but when I'm on the land, I'm completely off grid, man. And if a bitch don't want to learn how to live completely off grid, I really don't want nothing to do with that bitch. You know, we about to enter a time where you're gonna have to make a fucking choice, okay, between if you want to be comfortable living in a city, okay, you're gonna have to get them things. If you want to be comfortable living in the city, okay, which that's your choice. You know, I ain't got nothing bad to say about that. That's your choice. If that's what you want to do, that's up to you. That's the beautiful thing about America and being a free individual. You have choices. So if that's your choice, that's fine. Okay, just know what you're getting into. All right. So, I changed my shirt. I didn't put on the same fucking shirt. This is the old shirt. Okay. So, y'all need to learn, man, how to live off grid. Y'all need to learn how to live basic, minimalistic. Y'all need to learn how to, I got stuff like this. You need to learn. See, y'all need to be watching videos about real estate. Y'all need to watch videos about farming. Y'all need to know about peat moss. This thing called peat moss, okay? This is what you put in your porta potty. Excuse me. This is what you put in your compost toilets so it doesn't smell. Okay, you could use that. You could use regular dirt. You don't have to be fancy. You could use regular dirt. You could use regular trees, pine needles, all that stuff. Um, it lessens the smell or completely eliminates the odor of a commode, okay, of a toilet, okay. So y'all need to learn all this stuff, like now, like now, not tomorrow, not okay. I'll go watch some videos later. Like y'all need to put some fire up onto y'all asses. A lot of y'all sitting around. Yeah, Dragon, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get with you, man. You don't get with me. Get with your fucking self. What's up, my brother? What's up, Humanity Inc. Bro, if you wanna, we gonna do a video, bro. I'm gonna talk to you in a little while when I get off the live and later on. Me and you gonna do a video about the property you just purchased, right? Let the people know. Actually, you bought 2 properties, but one of them you might exchange it for another one. But let the people know how much you put down on the property you're about to keep. How much you put down on that property, bro? Let the people know. So they took, you know what I'm saying? And then he been calling the counties with me, and we been finding out what kind of dwelling he could put on his properties, okay? And it's all that stuff like that. Yeah, oh, you welcome, my brother. You know, I got him his $301 down. It's right there. Those of you watching this video right now, $301. How many acres you got? Let the people know how many acres you got. $289 a month. Yep. Okay. Okay. And he got his trust documents. We're going through the whole process, so now he could do it on his own. He don't need me no more because I'm taking him through the whole process, how the whole process go. He knows the verbiage. He know how to get on the phone when he get ready to buy his next property. You know, he know how to get on the phone. Hey, blah, blah, blah. What about my air rights? What about my mineral rights? What about this? What about that? 1.25 acres. Perfect for a homestead. I put the brother in the game for $301. Ain't nobody else gonna do this for y'all. Who else on the internet, on YouTube, is doing what I'm doing? Who else on YouTube, on the internet, is doing what I am doing? Somebody tell me. Somebody show me. I'm the only one. This is one of the reasons they took down my main channel. And now I'm building up this channel. Okay, I'm doing what I'm called to do. I'm the only one. Thank you, bro. I'm the only one out here. But you know, those who match my vibration, they're going to find my channel. They always do. Like Humanity Inc. found my channel. Anybody that finds my channel, I know our vibrations matched. And I popped up in your feed. My channel popped up in your feed. Okay? So that's how come people find me. And that's the only people I want to find me is people that's serious about what they need to do. Everybody else that's fucking playing games, that's just gonna sit around and watch my videos for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I don't even want you on my channel. I want people on my channel that's ready to buy land. Bitch, if you don't have $300, if you don't have $500, if you can't put together $500 fucking dollars right now, you need to go walk in front of traffic. Because I know you bitches can put together $500. You pay $500 and more every fucking month in rent. You spend $500 or more on fucking marijuana and weed. You bitches will sell your pussy. You men, some of you men will sell your asshole and go risk your life selling drugs so fucking fast for $500 to go pay rent. To go pay rent. Okay, I'm not telling you what to fucking do. I'm just telling you my life journey And what I would fucking do is not pay no fucking rent. Bitch, if I have to go sell, rob, steal, sell my ass, have my woman go sell her body, bitch, we not putting that money towards rent. We gonna go buy land. We are going to go buy land. Okay? There's no fucking way in the world I'm sacrificing my righteousness to go pay rent, to use that money to go pay rent. There's just no fucking way in the world. But you motherfuckers do it every month. I know bitches right now, they sell a pussy to their landlord every month. Or they sell a pussy to somebody every month to pay their rent, to buy food. It don't make no sense. You're not supposed to be paying rent. You can own your own land. You can grow your own food. Okay? And to pay your mortgage, your $289, $500 a month mortgage, you can be the landlord. Now you can rent a little 100 square feet, 1,000 square feet on your land to somebody to live. You could charge them $400 each a month just for the land. Now they need to come park their RV or whatever they want to live in on your land. The going rate right now to park a RV is like $500-$600 a month. People living in RV parks paying like $600 a month or more. So you come in at $300-$400, game over. Game fucking over. You come in at $200, game fucking over. You could come in at $200 because you might not have. I know a dude right now charging $300 a month because, you know, he don't have water and electricity for the people. They basically just renting the land. They basically just a lot of people doing that. Look it up on YouTube. People just renting land. You go on Airbnb, Hip Camp. A lot of people just renting land. That's what I do. Just rent the land for other people to live on, for other people to grow their own food on. Okay? I got a brother right now I just hooked up with. He needs some land to grow his own food on. So in exchange, I told him, bro, go ahead. I'm gonna give you 1,000 square feet, grow your own food, but I want half the harvest. So that's the deal I made with him. So he's gonna come on my land, grow some food, also teach me some stuff, and I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna probably take half his harvest, but you know I'm gonna take what I need. You know what I'm saying? So these are ways that you generate income, okay? And you don't have to work. You don't have to work. You could be like me, and the money you do make by working, that's extra money to go do what you need to do. All right? Go out in the city and do what you need to do while your land is taken care of. Everything is taken care of. Your land is paying for itself and all that good stuff. All right? And then as you pay off your land in 2 to 10 years, you have the equity. If you want to borrow some money off that land, you could borrow some money, go buy more land, or put infrastructure on your land. Okay, I teach you all of this. I teach you how to start off in very rural areas where a lot of construction is not coming anytime soon, but you're close enough to the construction, you know, like 30, 45 minutes away, 20 minutes away, 15 minutes away, off-grid land. We buy off-grid land so we could do whatever the fuck we want to do on it. That way, by 5-10 years, you know, we have time to build infrastructure. Whereas you buy land in places that you have to put the infrastructure in right away, you're gonna have that money. Instead of $300, you're gonna have $3,000, $30,000. All right, $13,000. All right. So this is what I do. These are very serious times, people. Get your head out your fucking ass. All the fucking marijuana in the world is not gonna make you high enough to fucking do what you need to do. You just need to do what you need to fucking do. Brother just told you right here. I helped him out, $300. He got his property. I've been helping people like crazy. Help my other brother out. He's a millionaire. I help him buy a property for 30,000 and another property for 17,000. I myself purchased another property for like 7,000 a few days ago. You know, I'm up to a lot of properties right now. Okay, that I've helped people purchase and I've purchased myself. All right, 754-229-0940. I will teach you how to minimize your taxes. I will show you how to fill out the trust forms, put your property in a trust so you won't be sued. People have to have a conversation with their pocketbook before they try to sue you. Because when your property's in a trust now, they have to find the owner. They don't know who the owner is, where the owner is. Okay? They don't know if you're the owner that live on the property or not. Okay? They don't know. All right? You always identify yourself as the property manager or the trustee or whatever. When you own your property, you don't want to tell the whole world, yeah, I'm the owner. I'm the boss. Yeah, what you doing on my property? I'm the owner. You know, you don't want to go around doing that. They got you. Okay? They got you. Anyhow, talk to y'all later, man. Peace.